So, I was literally just watching a video about the newest iPhone 18 Pro Max leaks. And guys, my mind is kind of blown. We finally have a surprisingly clear picture of when this absolute beast is dropping, and there's a huge plot twist. I want you to pay close attention, because there are 3 specific dates you're going to want to write down today. But here's why this is not just another normal tech rumor. Apple is about to do something they have pretty much never done before, and entirely split the iPhone 18 lineup across 2 totally separate launch windows. Yep, you heard that correctly. The launch strategy is changing. If you want the massive top-tier iPhone 18 Pro Max, it looks like it is still coming in September 2026, dropping right alongside the regular iPhone 18 Pro. And get this, Apple's very first foldable iPhone. But if you just want the standard base model iPhone 18, the leaks say you are going to be left waiting all the way until spring of 2027. So, the good news here is that if you are holding out for Apple's most powerful device, you do not have to wait until next year at all. Your upgrade is just around the corner. Alright, so when exactly is Tim Cook going to step on stage and show this thing off? Well, looking at the raw data from the latest leaks, the grand reveal for the iPhone 18 Pro Max is locked in for either Tuesday, September 8th or Wednesday, September 9th, 2026. Picture the scene. The cameras start rolling at Apple Park in Cupertino, the drone shots fly over the massive spaceship campus, and the presentation officially kicks off right around 10 a.m. Pacific time, which translates to 1 p.m. for those of you on the East Coast. But watching the big event is only step 1 in the process. If Apple sticks to their trusty old playbook, and honestly, they almost always do, the real scramble starts just a couple of days later. Pre-orders for the iPhone 18 Pro Max are widely expected to go live on Friday, September 11th. Now, if you live in the US, you already know how this game is played. You have to set your alarms nice and early because the Apple Store usually flips the switch right around 5 a.m. Pacific time or 8 a.m. Eastern. You are going to want to be extremely fast with your credit card because this year's upgrades are shaping up to be absolutely massive, making it one of the most powerful tech launches in history. Let us talk about why this phone is going to be such a big deal. Under the hood, the 18 Pro Max is supposedly getting armed with the brand new A20 Pro chip. I know chip names sound like random alphabet soup sometimes, but here is why this one actually matters to you. This chip is built on a cutting-edge 2nm process by TSMC. In simple terms, that means it is going to be incredibly fast and way kinder to your battery life. Plus, it is going to give all those heavy Apple Intelligence features the extra processing headroom they desperately need to run smoothly without lagging. But the stuff you will actually see and touch every day is getting a facelift too. Take a look at the front of the screen. Current leaks are pointing strongly toward a noticeably smaller dynamic island. How are they finally pulling this off? They are apparently managing to hide some of the crucial Face ID components entirely under the display glass. Now, let us be real for a second. It might not give us that magical, totally uninterrupted, all-screen iPhone we have been dreaming about just yet, but it is a massive, exciting step toward that final goal. And speaking of massive upgrades, let us talk about battery anxiety, or rather, the lack of it. The reports are pointing toward a physically larger battery packed inside this new Pro Max model. When you combine a bigger battery with the crazy efficiency gains of that A20 Pro chip we just talked about, this phone is going to be an absolute endurance monster. On top of that, Apple is also expected to seriously improve the internal thermal management. So whether you are grinding graphics-heavy mobile games for hours, recording huge 4K video files, or running demanding AI tasks, this phone is going to stay cool to the touch and keep the performance cranked all the way up. Oh, and if you're tired of dropped calls or weak cell service, there's a very welcome upgrade on that front too. The connectivity might receive its very own boost through Apple's next-generation C2 modem. If these reports turn out to be accurate, Apple is continuing to reduce its reliance on third-party modem technology, all while improving overall power efficiency and raw network performance. That means better speeds and better battery when you are off the Wi-Fi. Now I saved the most visually exciting part for last. The fresh colors. The leaks suggest we are getting some really sleek finishes this year, including a classic silver, a dark gray, a light blue, and a potentially striking dark cherry option. Honestly, that dark cherry finish is probably going to be the biggest flex of the year. It could easily become the single most recognizable visual change to the iPhone 18 Pro Max, letting everyone know you have the newest tech without you saying a single word. So, let us do a rapid-fire recap so you have the whole timeline locked in. Apple is expected to announce the phone around September 8th or 9th. You hit the buy button when pre-orders open on Friday, September 11th. And finally, the full public release when it actually ships to your house should be September 18th or possibly September 25th. Of course, these dates remain unofficial and Apple can always change its schedule at the last minute. But if the company follows its established September pattern, we are literally only weeks away from finding out exactly what the iPhone 18 Pro Max has to offer. But honestly, the biggest question may not even be when this phone launches. The real dilemma is what you're going to choose from three incredibly powerful options: the iPhone 18 Pro, the giant 18 Pro Max, and that rumored new foldable iPhone Ultra. Which one are you throwing your money at? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.